Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany here from Petra Pan Apparel, and today I am going to share with you one of my guilty pleasures. It's one of those rabbit holes that I tend to get on when I'm searching YouTube, and that is old infomercial videos. And these are generally videos from the late 40s and early 50s. They're geared towards women, the new modern gadgets and technology that was being created in the early 50s. And a lot of these videos tend to be these sort of hygiene product videos masked as beauty tutorials, which we see a lot now with ads that look like influencers but actually are just ads. I am obsessed with watching these. They are, I don't know why, to me they are so entertaining. They are so just fascinating to watch, and I think it's because they're not, I don't know why I love watching them so much. They're not real. They're obviously selling a product, but I just love watching them. So I have seen clips from this one in particular and recently stumbled across the entire video, and it is The Clean Look. This video is from 1951 and it is most definitely trying to sell you Dial soap, and I thought that this week I would follow the Clean Look beauty regimen. Welcome to my breakfast table. So this is the end of the week and we are going to have a look through the Clean Look industrial film, and I am going to talk and show you a little bit about what my week was really like living by the Clean Look beauty regime.
Let's go everyday looking glass into a magic world. The Clean Look plan too starts with you. Look yourself in your looking glass.
The decor.
And then taking those first steps through the mirror into the Clean Look workshop with its 3 looking glasses. 1, over the makeup table. 2, over the wash basin. And 3, the full-length mirror. Look in them, and you will see yourself as you are and as you wish to be. Study yourself. For who is beautiful if not you? You at your best. There's no one in the world exactly like you. So why be a copy? Why be just another imitation? Be yourself. Yourself at your glowing best. Body, face, hair. That's the objective of the Clean Look plan.
So she's not wrong with all this. I think she's saying some really lovely things and some really very true things. Depends on what your definition of yourself at your very best is.
So now to work. And step 1 of the 1, 2, 3 plan, care of the face, how to achieve a fine, clear, radiant complexion, then how to complement that fine complexion with a Clean Look makeup. You can give the wisest care to your own skin. If you understand the secrets of that skin, then you'll know how to give it that shining look, whether it's the skin of face, body, or scalp. You've heard women say, I clean and clean my skin and still it looks dull and tired and dirty. Here's the explanation simplified. Your skin, whether on your face or all over the rest of your body, is dotted with thousands of tiny openings called pores. If these pores lay just on the surface, they could be cleaned out in a jiffy. I'm going to skip the pore section because it freaks me out. And now you know the secret of why the only cleansing that will do any good is deep cleansing. Cleansing right down to the bottom of each pore. Cleansing which brings up the circulation, constantly feeds the skin with briskly circulating blood.
They are all about the blood circulation. Now, I don't know how much this actually affects skin health. I assume that it does, but they are just all about the blood.
To ensure this cleansing, unfailingly, morning and night, use a Clean Look 5-minute facial. You begin with a finely milled soap, a soap to which has been added the wonder-working substance AT7, which doctors call hexachlorophene, the soap essential to the Clean Look facial.
So that soap that they just mentioned, the ingredient AT7, here's a little bit of information about that. So this video was put out by Dial soap, or whatever parent company owns Dial soap, to market their soap that had the AT7 ingredient, hexachlorophene. This ingredient was supposed to be bacteria killing, odor killing, to protect you against perspiration odors. It turned out that This ingredient was removed in the early 70s because it was actually shown to cause neurological damage in infants. And then the ingredient that it was replaced with by Dial was then used only for hospital grade detergents. So I will not be using a AT7 soap this week.
Start by working this soap up into thousands of creamy, fine bubbles. These bubbles are important because they work right down to the very of those tiny pore wells. Each bubble then completely surrounds a speck of dirt, and with rinsing, floats it right out and away. And the AT7, the hexachlorophene, works at the same time to purify the whole skin. You may have read about AT7 in the Reader's Digest article called Soap That Kills Germs. This is the new substance, the first ever discovered which could be added to a mild, a clover fragrant mild soap. And yet, mild as the soap is, the hexachlorophene still kills thousands upon thousands of the bacteria that often aggravate and spread blemishes. Use a washcloth or massage the lather in with your fingertips. Wash always in an upward direction. Upward. Always upward. Gently. And up from the base of the throat.
Very important if you blend makeup down your neck. Make sure you
cleansing and stimulation and exercise. A beauty treatment at any age. You can't start too young, you know. There's a habit. And of course, at any age, you just must watch those wrinkles. All right, skin deep cleansed. Now don't let that dirt settle back in.
All right, so let's give this facial a
Rinse
go,
all that cleansing lather away. Give your face a rinsing that's a tone-up in itself. Alternate lukewarm and cool water. Too hot or too cold's too much. Bring up all that vitalizing supply of blood. Pat skin dry, delicately. Don't rub dry. Or you'll also rub off the good natural oils the cleansed skin is supplying to keep your face free from harsh dryness. There you are at any age, glowing with the 5-minute clean look facial. Once you've thoroughly cleansed your face, you can use any additional aids. Your skin's actually a mirror. It does reflect your entire way of life. What you eat, how well you rest, the exercise you get, your inner and outer cleanliness.
This is something I partially agree with. I have struggled with acne since I was probably 12 years old, and a lot of it is, for me, hormonal. So, and if you keep your skin really, really nice and clean and do all the right things, you can still have skin issues. So just want to throw that out there. So I'm going to be doing my own workout today. I have a little bit of a back injury at the moment, so I'm going to be taking it nice and easy, and a little bit of shameless self-promotion here. I am wearing a Petra Pan Apparel exercise outfit. These are actually off in production at the time of filming this video, so there will be a link in the description for my website, and you might actually still be able to purchase some of these. But it's a one-piece garment styled after kind of a 1950s roller skate girl outfit, and it's made of all athletic fabrics, very stretchy, very comfortable, and because it's a little chilly this morning, I just put this little turtleneck on underneath.
And now for
our clean look makeup.
A clean look makeup to bring out all the natural beauty of its clean look. Makeup's a study in itself. You'll want not only to know how, but when to use it. For instance, you wouldn't anymore go to school wearing mascara and eyeshadow and penciled eyebrows than you would go to school wearing an evening gown. But when you use makeup, use it as an expert. Consider first a foundation. Foundations are bases which go on over throat and face to add a texture and color tone. Whatever the type of foundation, smooth it into the skin. Blend and keep blending. till the foundation's completely unnoticeable.
So it looks like to me she's using a
To
stick
choose the right
foundation,
color,
which I've actually never used before.
your total coloring is strictly your own. Experiment on your to find the right foundation color. If your skin tends to be sallow, try a foundation with some pink in it. For a skin that tends to have too much color, use a light foundation to take away some of the color.
Strongly disagree. I have very, very, very red skin. It is always pink, and if I use a lighter foundation than my actual shade, you can see all the redness pretty much straight through it. Well, the pink people, we know.
But whatever you do, don't use your foundation as a thick mask. No matter how thickly you put it on, you can't hide a badly cleansed, broken out skin, and a thick foundation emphasizes wrinkles, makes for an unattractive, unreal look. Put on lightly, blend. Rouge is a tint, not a paint. Use lightly, blend it on and slightly below the bone under your eye. Again, blend and keep blending upward, and you add sparkle. Rouge unblended into the skin, used heavily, makes you look older. Like all makeup, if it's noticeable, it's badly used.
If it's noticeable,
this
it's
is true
badly
too of
used.
accenting eyebrow color.
Then pretty much all
The
my
eyebrow
makeup every
frame
day
the
is
eye, not
badly
be
used.
noticeable in itself. So never draw a single heavy line. Just accent the natural look. Gently, lightly sketch out the line of each hair in the direction in which the hair grows. Now brush the hairs up with a dry brush. And then, taking a small comb, barely turn down the tips of the hairs. You'll have a beautiful, clean line.
That is a nice looking brow.
For the right occasion, eyeshadow's also an aid to eye beauty. But if you use it correctly. Choose a color that brings out your own eye color. Blue for blue eyes. Using just a bit of the shadow on your finger, begin tracing a line as close to the lid edge as possible. Here, green is used for hazel eye. Start halfway across the lid. This makes the eye look larger. Now blend and blend until it's absolutely unnoticeable, right up and out toward the hairline. Keep blending. That's the only way to keep the natural, clean look. The clean look with mascara depends first of all on your not using too much. Used too thickly, the effect is hard, vulgarizing. Remember, mascara is not for everyone at all times. Use tastefully, use sparingly. White brush almost dry. Then apply just on the top lashes only. Brush each lash individually. Now take a dry brush. Again, brush each lash separately, till all but just a touch of color is brushed off. The beauty of the eyes is what you see, not the makeup.
I would actually really love to try using a cake mascara because I feel like it would be much easier to control how much product was on your brush by using the cake mascara. So one day I will acquire myself some cake mascara.
The use of lipstick's one of the greatest tests of your artistry and good taste in using makeup. For the cleanest, most natural line, use a brush. A little patience and a little practice and you'll be an expert.
Brush.
Fill the brush with color.
Sorry.
As always, you can check color by effect. Do you notice the lips themselves? Or do you say, that's a lovely woman? Now this is important. Blot off all excess. Unblotted lipstick's thick, pasty looking. Blot for the smooth, clean, natural look. And study the impression left on the tissue to check the shaping of the lip. Now for powder. Take a clean piece of cotton. Cotton's best because it fluffs powder on, doesn't leave a heavy, flat surface. Use fresh each time for absolute cleanliness. Fluff on powder for a softening effect. And then brush and brush off. If the powder shows, your makeup's not clean looking.
So now what I'm going to do is a clean look makeup. I've already done my foundation and I did go kind of as natural and light as I feel comfortable. The next step, I'm going to apply a little bit of blush. Now they do it with their fingers and I think they may have had a cream blush in the video. Now I love me some blush, so I usually go pretty heavy with it, but I'm going to try a little bit more natural for the clean look. And it should not be noticeable. Okay, so now I don't have a brow product that is actually thin enough to do the tiny little strokes, so I just tend to kind of darken it a little bit. Don't let them droop. Okay, always do it too thick there. Alright, so now brush the hairs up. I'm just gonna use that to smooth them down. All those ladies in that video definitely had a brown shadow to emphasize their crease, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this cool brown eyeshadow on before I put any color on. So I have blue eyes, so according to the video I should do a blue shadow, but I have this really adorable eyeshadow palette that has blues and teals, and I'm gonna be taking some photos in the retroactive wear today, so I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with the makeup than probably what they would like me to in the video, and I'm also gonna put some winged liner on, which is also not in the video. But here's my eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna be using that blue, which looks like a very gray blue, but it actually kind of turns out a little bit teal. I'm gonna use my fingers for this. Now mascara, so I'm gonna remove all the excess. I didn't know this was a thing, removing the excess from your mascara, until I saw Ocean's 8. Is it Ocean's 8 or Ocean's 1? Ocean's 8 with Sandra Bullock. She does it. And then I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Had never seen anyone do that before. To remove any excess, I'm going to use this spoolie brush. Like, that's kind of just undone everything I just did to the lashes, but it is a little bit, you know, it's a nice natural look, if that's what you like. Oop, if that's what you're going for. It said you should not really notice the lips. I think I'm gonna go with this cool mauvey pink, because on me this looks is pretty close to my natural lip color. Now I don't even know if I have a lip brush here. I have a lip brush. So I guess for today we're just going in with the lipstick. And inspect the shape. Oh wait, that seems like a good shape. Oh, although it is a little bit uneven. It looks like the right side there is a little bit higher than that side. Insightful. I don't think my lips are even anyway.
Do you know that your daily bath can be both a beauty and a health treatment? A great aid to medical progress, and one of the most important ways of achieving beauty through health. Hot baths for a better circulation. Lukewarm baths for relaxation. And for beauty, the Clean Look Bath. The bath made possible by the new Wonder Soap, which we saw helping prevent the spread of skin blemishes and infections. The soap to which AT7 was added. Your bath not only cleans you all over, it can now keep you clean smelling all day, head to toe. Scrub yourself all over with your AT7 soap. Really scrub. Scrub away the old skin that scales off as does face skin, leaving fine, new skin underneath. Be sure to reach up with that mitt or bath brush and get off the old skin between your shoulder blades. Give the base of your throat a good rubbing to start blood up into your face. And be sure your face is clean before you take your bath, or the steam will work dirt in. Now run a little cold water into your tub for stimulation. Cleansing plus circulation equals satin skin, face or body.
Oh, I hate cold showers and cold water in my
Now,
bath.
out of the bath for a final rub down and skin toning. Hold a good sturdy bath towel by both ends and pull until tight. And you'll end up pinkly glowing, radiantly clean, healthier, more alert. Do it as step 2 of your clean look plan. Body clean, body line clean. And so we come to step 3, the clean look plan for your hair. No matter how perfect the rest of your appearance is, the effect will be spoiled if your hair isn't radiantly clean, alive. As in skin care, the 2 most important factors for scalp health are cleanliness and circulation. Hair, the roots of the hair, are as living as body and face skin. Blood must be kept circulating through them, particularly through the roots, the scalp. If the scalp isn't kept clean, stimulated, hair can't be beautiful. To keep your scalp healthy, every single day brush and keep brushing. Not just your hair, but your scalp. Get that blood up in your scalp. Push the dirt off. 50 to 100 strokes. Brush from the back of the neck to the hair ends. Then the hair will shine. Start brushing with clean brushes. Brushes that have been washed with AT7 soap. So for true scalp health, for sweet-smelling hair, wash hair once a week with this AT7 shampoo. For the scalp pores need the same deep cleansing, the same purification, the same destruction of odor-causing bacteria as face and body.
In the sink.
Wet hair thoroughly? Apply shampoo from the plastic squeeze bottle that sprays the shampoo deeply into hair and scalp. Work into a rich lather and massage. Your fingers press deep into the scalp. Move the scalp with your fingertips, round and round. That edge of the hair must be cleaned with particular care. Wash, rinse, and then wash again. It's on the second washing, when you have the dirt and oil out, that you'll really get that fine, full lather.
She makes it look so
As for face and body, get circulation up, new blood in, then rinse. Brush hair out of doors if you can. Brush it dry after washing if possible. Brushing brings out the natural oils. And it doesn't take a greater elasticity, a true vital look which makes any wave more beautiful.
Whoa now. Did they expect us to leave?
Be
That
sure
she just
to
brushed
brush
her
around
hair
the base of the neck
and those perfect
and to the
curls
ends
just
of the hair.
appeared
To get
there.
the best effect from brushing, bend your head down so that you get a flow of blood into the scalp. Brush with full strokes right to the ends of the hair.
She
Upward,
definitely had
upward.
to have said
Feel the
that
blood
hair.
tingling in your scalp.
No way.
That's
Put it
clean
dry.
look brushing. Your hair's taken on a shining new beauty. And now you're ready for a checkup on just how clean the line of your hairdo is. Hairstyle must suit you. As in makeup, start by studying you. Here the line is too severe. It should be softened, thus softening the whole appearance. But note that the line is being kept simple. No masses of curls. No draggling of hair around the neck. The important thing is line, not curls. Simplicity is the greatest beauty.
Love that this is a
Simplicity of
simple
shiningly clean
style.
hair. Set
Her
in a way
hair
that best
must
fits
be
your
cut
face and
in
activity.
some sort of extreme mullet.
Here, the hair is a shapeless bush. So first,
The shapeless bush
It is pulled
is one of
simply
my
back from the
most
face.
frequent hairstyles.
giving a clean, simple, youthful look. There you are, you at your best. You with the clean look.
I am going to have a shower, scrub myself silly, and then I'm going to wash my hair in the sink. It's going to be a mess.
Wet hair thoroughly, apply.
Now, my sink doesn't look as big as most of the sinks I've seen them do this in. I think they usually have a towel like this. So I have my shampoo and my purple shampoo and then a conditioning treatment. I can smell the baby powder that I use for dry shampoo. Now, this would actually be great if I had some sort of cup or something to use to rinse, like when I was a kid in that. Always happens. Purple shampoo does not want to stick to my roots, but it will stick just below my roots. But since I have a little bit more control doing it this way in the sink, I might actually put the purple kind of directly onto some of my roots and rinse it out and see if that works. Now, in some ways I actually really liked that because even though this is really purple just below my roots, I had so much more control putting the purple directly onto my roots because I could look in the mirror and do it. So I would actually do this again like this and see if I can fix this issue. But for now I'm going to put my conditioning treatment on, leave it in for a minute, and then rinse it out in some clean water. Alrighty, had this in for a couple of minutes. I'm going to go ahead and rinse it out. Alrighty, so I have moved back inside. My hair is getting there, it's getting dry. I wasn't able to sit outside until it completely dried. The back section is still a bit damp, and I don't know that everything really got rinsed out completely, but the purple seems to have all kind of like faded away, so that's really good. Good morning all, it is day 2 of my clean look beauty regimen. This morning I am going to do my clean look 5-minute facial. Soap I'm going to be using is just good old Cetaphil, really gentle. Now when I take off makeup I usually use an oil cleanser. I'm going to rinse my face with some lukewarm water. And I did actually used to use I think it's Neutrogena, a bar cleanser, like a bar soap facial cleanser, and it was really good, and it also saved the packaging, so I think I might actually even switch back to using that because it's also very, very gentle. So this does not lather, does not give you all the bubbles that they want in the video, but okay, so we have to make sure we're massaging upward.
Upward. Always upward.
And I'm gonna pat. So I'm gonna use 2 products on my skin. This Korean toner. I don't know what brand it is. It says Docto Toner. Now, I actually lived in Korea for a little bit of time and got right into Korean skincare and still think it's absolutely amazing and have visited a couple of times, and usually I will stock up. But obviously with the pandemic, I haven't been in a while. Since I'm running my own business, your girl is not paying the money she used to for skincare. So it's mostly Cetaphil and good old Neutrogena, which really, I haven't really noticed a huge difference in my skin. I break out all the time anyway because of like hormonal acne. Something I do notice a difference when I use is sunscreen. So I wear sunscreen every day. Notice a big difference in my skin when I wear sunscreen and when I don't. When I do, my acne scars heal so much faster. And my clean look facial is done. All right, so I'm gonna let all this sink in and I will put on my clean look makeup for the day. Same as yesterday, I'm gonna be taking some pictures today, so I'm not gonna go super light with the makeup like an appropriate clean look would be. I'm just gonna make sure I cover up all the blemishes on my skin. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is one of the best brush outs I've ever had. So what I usually do is tease up just this little bit in the front to get some volume. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love it. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going on some photos and I will see you guys later. Good evening, everybody. It's the end of the day and so I'm gonna brush my hair, I'm gonna have a shower and scrub myself silly again, and then call it a night. So I'm gonna do my 100 brushes. I'm gonna go have my shower and wash my face and call it a night. Good morning, it is the next morning and I have done my clean look makeup for the day. I did more of a blue eyeshadow than the teal one, although it still comes out looking a little bit green on me. I really blended it out and I did not put on any eyeliner today. And my lashes, I don't know if you can see them. Like, I'm really into this mascara method. I haven't brushed my hair yet. I slept with my hair up in a scarf, so I'm gonna brush out my hair a little bit this morning. And it does feel like a little bit oilier than my hair usually feels because I brushed all the oils through, which is probably what's good for it, but I have quite oily hair, so we're gonna see how well the curls survive this. I am loving what the clean look is doing for my hair. I'm a big fan. All right, well, we're gonna see how this lasts and I'm gonna get dressed. Hey guys, it's like 6 o'clock in the evening now. My curls are looking a little bit worse for wear. Some of it is still curling under, but I have a housewarming party tonight and the hostess is a very stylish gal, so I feel like I really have to give her a good look. I am gonna do some sort of updo with my hair, I think. I haven't totally decided on the outfit, but this is like a little 60s style dress, and I'll probably do up my makeup a little bit more, so I will let you see how that goes. So I wound up going in quite a different direction with this outfit. A new little Blade Runner. Struggled to find an occasion to wear this jacket, and I think this particular event is perfect. So my hair was pretty easy to put up in this style. I was trying to put it into like individual curls and pin them, but that wasn't really working because it wasn't curly enough. Don't really think this is a clean look appropriate outfit, but oh well. I'll make sure I'm clean when I get home. Have a clean look to go to bed. Good evening, everybody. So it's the day after our little housewarming party and I basically just slept with a scarf on to try to keep this hair. I am going to have to shampoo my hair tomorrow. I started this on Thursday. It is now Sunday, so I think that's pretty good to make it all the way to Monday. So I did a little bit of a shopping spree today and I got some things to help with my clean look regimen, and I bought some cotton balls because actually I was thinking it is like I like putting foundation on with my fingers because it is really hygienic. I wash my hands right before my powder brush. Like, I don't wash my brushes enough, and because I have acne prone skin, I'm actually thinking that using a cotton ball to put on my powder might actually really be good. It might really work. So I'm gonna try that. And they're biodegradable, so like, yes, they're disposable, single use, but they're biodegradable because they're cotton. And I found a Cetaphil cleansing bar. It is the same face wash that I use in bar form, so I'm gonna give that a go for washing my face. One of these bad boys. I got an all wooden one, so it is also biodegradable. Pretty soft. It does have plastic packaging, but yeah, so I'll be able to get, you know, between my shoulder blades, get my scrubbing. Oh, so this is not related, but I got Velcro rollers that I'm actually maybe gonna try out tomorrow to put under the dryer, thinking that maybe they will dry faster than my foam rollers do. Clean look brows. I didn't wear any product on my brows today because the one I have is just too dark, and it's quite a big pin, so it makes a very thick line. So I got this one, which is one of those, like, you know, individual little like hair strokes. It says medium dark, so I'm gonna just hope that's not too dark. Actually, I kind of want to try it out now. Okay, so that's what the tip looks like. I'm gonna try. Like I said, there's no product on my brows right now. Ooh. That looks pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty natural. Try it. Yeah, it's not, I don't know why, but it's nice on this one. It doesn't look any different from my other one on that one. Okay, cool. So I will give that a try with my clean look makeup tomorrow. Oh, someone's brought me a gift. Do you want to show them your fetch? Ready? Oh, nice catch. There he goes. There's my lens. I'm gonna get brushing and then off to wash my face and have a shower. Good morning to all from my bathroom. So this morning I am going to be washing my hair in the sink again as attempt number 2. So I'm gonna try and spot tone some of these bits up here that are really brassy. So I'm gonna do that. And then I have my Cetaphil face wash bar, which I used last night and love. So then I'll do my 5-minute clean look facial. I'm gonna see if I can do this a little bit faster than what I did last time. I'm gonna put this on to protect my white shirt that I have on underneath. Alright, so while this conditioning treatment's in, alrighty, so once this is out, put it up in curlers. I'm going to try those new hollow curlers, see if I can get them to dry any faster. One other thing that I am rather nervous about is these Velcro rollers stick to your hair so much. After I put them in, I was like, oh my gosh, these are going to get stuck. So I looked up a list of like how to use Velcro rollers. I did like all the things wrong. So here's hoping these don't get stuck in my hair. Good morning, everybody. So last night I did my clean look bath. So yesterday I taught a dance class yesterday evening and then did some training afterwards for the first time in a very long time. And I knew that I was not going to be able to move today unless I had a bath. So I took a bath with some Epsom salts instead of bubbles and set myself up a nice little spread. to enjoy during my bath. Oh boy, yeah, real red now. When I was teaching English, I taught English in South Korea, and my English students, my little kids, used to call me Tomato Head Teacher because my face gets so red. And they used to try, affectionately, I love them dearly, but they used to try to make me embarrassed so that my face would turn red because they thought it was hilarious. I met my husband when I was teaching there in Korea. We worked at the same school. When they found out we were together, they used to show me photos of him to try to make me blush. And it's cold, so my nose is red. Okay, alright, off to our clean look makeup. So, yes, I am just going to let you wonder about the giant Pokeball in the background. I teach some very fun dance classes. If you're watching this from outside of Australia and you have never put pawpaw ointment on your lips, it is the actual best. And if you wonder why, before I put on lipstick and makeup, I do this to get my excess chapstick off. And this is always the driest part of my hand, is these two knuckles, so I always just put it onto there and rub it in, and then it gives it a little bit of extra moisture. Alright, so I'm going to set this in the same way that I did the other day, all around the sides, going down, and then everything on top coming forward. Okie dokie, so I just finished my set. It was just enough time to watch a Vintage Vanity's new sewing video. Hopefully I'll have time to sit under the dryer at some point to help them set. Yeah, gonna go do some work. And that is a wrap on my week of living the clean look, and I thought I would share a few final thoughts with you. Now, there are definitely some things from this routine that I will be keeping, and one of them, strangely enough, is washing my hair in the sink. I actually really liked doing that, even though it was like a hot mess the first 2 times I did it. I think if I do it a few more times, I'll really be able to perfect it, and I just really like to control, especially with toning my roots, because that is always such an issue for me. I know my hair's a mess. I know it is 50 shades of blonde. If I don't keep it in a nice cool tone, it really clashes with my skin color. So I really like that aspect of the clean look ritual. I also really liked a few other things. The hair brushing. I've always been really scared to brush through my curls when it is set regularly because I know my hair is quite oily and I just assumed they would fall straight out. And while they didn't last as long, if I did all the brushing, they looked beautiful. They really made the waves look so nice and sleek, and I really liked what it did for my hair with all the brushing, which is not something I would do before. Another thing is using the cotton balls for powder and using my fingers for foundation. I feel like it's a really hygienic method. I was pretty much using my fingers for almost all my makeup by the end of the week, and I really enjoyed doing that because I have a really hard time keeping my brushes clean and sponges clean and things like that. And because the cotton balls are really small, because they're single use, I feel like I can go through a lot more and I'm not throwing away huge chunks of cotton. The other thing I liked was the mascara. If you don't like clumpy lashes, man, get yourself a dry brush, which probably most of you are doing already, but I really, really loved that. So for days when I'm not wearing a winged liner, I am definitely going to be doing that mascara trick. And just the element of self-care in this routine. Now, it's not that different from an average routine of like, you know, shower every day, blah, 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 but just the attention to your self-care and your health. I just really enjoyed that aspect of it. And something I didn't really expect was how much I was paying attention to how I smelled. That's not something I always pay a lot of attention to. I don't generally sweat that much, and it's winter here. Well, I didn't really pay attention to it until I moved to Australia. Now I pay attention to it more because I sweat a lot more, but I was really paying attention to that this week, and I hope I haven't smelled bad in the past. But a few things that did not work out so well for me this week was, well, one's not part of the routine, but the Velcro rollers that I tried this week, Not a fan yet. Have to give it a few more tries. You never judge it on the first try. The eyebrow product that I bought doesn't really work, but I think that's probably just because it's really cheap. I think if I went with just a plain pencil, I'd be better off doing the little strokes. And I think probably cleansing my face twice a day with the cleanser is a bit too much for my skin. I don't know if you've been able to tell, but I have got some really big breakouts, and I think that's probably from my skin overproducing oil, but also just where I'm at in my cycle. I think that was a little bit much, and then I definitely, with all the scrubbing and everything, need to be using lotion or something so that my skin doesn't dry out. But I have noticed my body skin is really soft and really nice after this week of my clean look regimen. So that is all. Not very much that I didn't really enjoy about this regimen, and a lot of these things I think I'm going to continue. If you, like me, are really obsessed for whatever reason with these industrial films, and part of it I think is just that it's really comforting, because to me, shopping and being able to focus down onto little objects and little things that I can control and I can do, I find that very comforting. So if you really like those, there are some archives that I'm going to link below, as well as a link to a YouTube video of the full clean look regime. However, some of the audio is missing in the YouTube clip, so if you go to the archive and watch it, you'll be able to hear all of the audio. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and head on over to the Petra Pan Apparel Instagram page or website, because we are in the final stages of getting some of our first mass-produced products out onto the market. And if you head to the website, you can find a handful of items that are handmade by me from all upcycled textiles, as well as an oral history project that we have got going in the works that I'll be talking more about in a video coming up. I wish you all the happiness and all the cleanliness, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your YouTubing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!